That's what they did up there at their place, 2 years ago, and I think since we've obviously, run the ball extremely well. I remember the days when you guys were asking me, what's going on with the running game? I was like, you don't ask that question anymore, which is great, and it's a testament to our offensive line and our backs and our coaches. So that's cool, but yeah, I think nothing new. Obviously a good opponent, a bunch of guys that run the ball well, play tough, and I think we got a great plan for them, and put that in motion today.
Not a lot of guys can go from quarterback to middle linebacker. How impressed are you with what Joel Lanning's done this year?
Yeah, I thought he could have played, last year. I was surprised he changed because I thought he was a great quarterback and a great player for him, but he's obviously athletic enough to do a little bit of both on both sides, and he's been successful with their, how they're using him, and excited to play against him, just being a competitor.
Gerson says you haven't asked to do that yet.
Oh, I have. He's lying to you if he says that. So. I've told him. I said, give me the option to pull it in the red zone. I'll be effective and I'll score for you. And he's always paranoid. I'll get dinged up or something like that. I was like, dude, come on, I'm just fine. So he's lying. He said that, yeah, for sure.
How big was it for you on Saturday having Tyron Johnson step up after James went down?
It was good. I think I've always been confident in Tyron. He got moved inside mid-season because of injury with Stoner, and I think Jalen was banged up a little bit, so we kind of had to move him because of necessity inside the slot, and it was tough for him to kind of start fresh, being a transfer guy and just kind of getting his feet wet at outside with what we ask of receivers out there. And so I think he's back where he's comfortable, and you kind of saw the results on Saturday, and I think he's got a bright future, and he keeps working hard. He's going to be a great one.
How impressed with you with what Justice was able to do the other night too. I mean, I'm sure you see it every day, but to do in a game like that,
I tell him, I said, I've got the best view in the house, just watching him cut from after I hand the ball off, and just really impressed with the amount of carries. And one week it's JD, and 1 week it's Justice, 1 week it's James, 1 week it's Marcel. So that's the beauty about this offense, is that everyone's got to be ready to kind of make plays and step up for us, and everyone's ready and willing to do so.
Those were big boy carries too, a lot of them.
He ran hard. He ran people over. He jerked people out of their shoes, and really impressed. And it's same old for Justice. He's been doing it his whole career. So.
The side of him that we see is really reserved, quiet. He's usually smiling, but he's pretty reserved. Is that?
Yeah, I try to draw him out of his shell, man. He's a little quiet sometimes. Try to get a little something, like what's going on, man? How are you living? Don't just be all about football. It's just so serious. I try to mess with him and joke with him, but he's a funny dude, and he's a competitor. I mean, he doesn't say much on game day really either. He just kind of gets after it, and he's never one to. Whether he's carrying the ball 10 times or 30 times, it's not like he's never say I want more carries or I want a break. Put JD, and he's always willing to keep hitting it.
Do you see him physically bounce back pretty well?
Yeah,
the number of carries
he's like I said. 1 week it was JD, 1 week it was him, and then it's really been Justice all year, obviously. So he does a great job. He's with not really having an injury since he came in with the shoulder. Our training staff does a great job getting guys back on the field quick and kind of healing up those small nicks and bruises and injuries that we all sustain.
You've had 2 practices since such an emotional game. How's everybody kind of handled it, and have you had a message as a leader? Do you even need a message, I guess?
I think I said a little something on Sunday to the offense, and made sure we were locked in and focused on this week, especially much less the next 3 games. And so like you said, anytime you play a rivalry game and you come up short, you second guess yourself. And but I thought as an offense, as a team, we fought hard and left it all out on the field and played our butts off. So obviously I would love to get another chance at those guys in Arlington, but a lot of things got to go our way for that to happen. So obviously what we can control is this week and the next 3 and winning out and ending on a high note.
What's a challenge like going up there? I want to say the last time you guys were up there was pretty close.
Yeah, no, we were down.
Always good environment.
We were down 2 scores, I think, early in the 4th quarter, and came back and won. And so it was, any time you play on the road in this conference is tough, and especially you know, with this year's Iowa State team, they're a different team, and a lot of playmakers and a really, you know, stout, tough defense. So we're looking forward to the challenge. We had a great plan in place, and kind of already put it into effect today. It's been fun.
Is it a different place to play?
Different.
Compared. I mean, you talk about going. I know going on the road is tough, but the atmosphere, you got different playing surface.
Yeah, it's grass. I love playing on grass. I think it's. I think it's a refreshing change, and their fans are great. You know, going up 2 years ago, I wasn't expecting, you know, kind of what we walked away with, the feeling of just the crowd and how much they were into it, and the facilities were nice as well. So it's a great place to play, and we're all excited. Yeah, you know, I've seen him. Yep. Alrighty. Yep.